Alrighty, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to the table of goodness. It's been busy. It has been a busy, it's been a busy couple of, well, it's been a manic month, just in life in general, with all the bikes, buying the second bike. Yeah, it's been ridiculous. So we've been very busy, but you know we're here for something. So that means we've got some goodies. So I made the mistake of going on eBay, you know. So yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of hauls coming out. I mean, I try not to spam these, so I don't know how often I'm going to upload them or anything like that yet. I'm not sure. But today we've got this big bag. So everything in here should be PS3 only, because I have, yeah, so there's definitely PS3 games in there. Let's just cut that open. There's a lot of games in this. Okay, this might be a bit bigger than expected. So I'll pull this to the side and we'll take these out one by one. Also, I'm seeing some Star Wars. Okay, so we've got Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. I own this on the 360, not the PlayStation, and I've yet to play it. So this is going to be really bodged, but we'll see up here. This is my PC, and there is my PS3. So it's all set up. It's all ready to go. So PS3 stuff coming very shortly. I've already started playing Killzone as of recording this. But what's this about? So the Clone Wars obviously is a period of Star Wars I love. I love the Clone Wars. It's so cool. I want to buy all the DVDs and get the whole series. I currently have one of the series in the movie, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I do want the full series because I really do adore the Clone Wars. I love Star Wars games. I love Star Wars as a universe. So, you know, we're getting through some of the Lego games on the second channel with Caitlin. We're doing some of that split screen. And then I've got to do the Force Unleashed. There's quite a few Star Wars games. We've got to do Battlefront, the originals, and Battlefront 2. There's another campaign that I haven't done yet. So there's some Star Wars games I'm slacking on. But this is another one. So I didn't even know this was a thing till I started collecting for the 360 when I started collecting in general. Because, yeah, I've never heard of it. I didn't know they made a game. So, could be good. I've never played it, so I don't really know what it's about. But, you know, live the Clone Wars and play as your favourite Jedi and clone trooper in a brand new story. So, wield an impressive arsenal of weapons from rocket launchers to thermal detonators. And you can drop in, drop out co-op with friends, leap and slice your way through enemy lines with the acrobatic power of a Jedi. So, it's pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I don't know. I'll have to give it a go. Like I said, I do love myself some Star Wars. The only problem I have with Star Wars is all the music is copywritten. So it is a bit of a ball ache to do for the main channel. So that might be a second channel thing. Next up, we've got Genji Days of the Blade. Okay. This is one that keeps popping up on my eBay. I keep getting it come up. This case is filthy and vile. You know, as they tend to be whenever I buy on eBay. Also, just quick, I'm not going to tally up all of these individual because it's not like buying them individually. You know, you buy these things as a bundle and you get money off and stuff like that, so it's hard to determine price. So I'll do my best to try and tally up the price. If I don't, then there'll just be a fat price tag at the end with a screenshot from my original listing. But yeah, this one keeps popping up. I saw it in CEX, and the price it was in CEX was a lot more than what I've just paid for this. And obviously, the more you buy, the bigger the discount you get, which is why I tend to bulk up big time when I'm buying offers like this. But this one keeps popping up. I've seen it on various different sellers' pages now. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the plunge. So I don't know what we're about. I've got no idea. But even if I don't play this, this looks like a game that Caitlin might enjoy. So we'll have to see. But The legend of the warrior who founded an empire. The year is 1187, and the scattered Heshi clan are gathering their forces as their warriors lay waste to temples and villages, and rumour of their new dark powers spread. Genkuro Yoshitsune must draw his Genji samurai around him and begin the brutal battle to secure the survival of ancient Japan. Switch between 4 different warriors and wreak havoc. So it's pretty cool. So there's 4 different characters, you know, swords and shields and stuff like that. It could be good. I've got no clue. Never played it. So, right, we'll crack right on. Ooh, okay, Castlevania. So, another one, surprise, that I've never played. I've never played a Castlevania game. So, I've got some coloured in manuals. Look at this. So, me and Caitlin watched the anime on Netflix, or whatever it ended up being on. I can't remember what it was on. We watched, there's 3 or 4 seasons. I think we got through 2, and every time I mention watching it again, she doesn't want to. So I've completely forgotten what's happened. So I'll probably have to watch them all again. But it's been a long time. And then we happened to walk into a CEX one day, and I was like, oh shit, they do Castlevania games. So I bought this, and what's the other one called? Lords of Shadows 2. Oh, okay, so it's just 1 and 2. So I picked them both up. They were a lot of money. Lots of money. I think I paid £12, which I know it's not lots of money, but for a 360 game, that's quite a bit. And it's been sitting on the shelf ever since. So, like most things, I haven't got around to it yet. I will do at some point, but now I've got it for the PS3. So, an epic adventure that takes Gabriel Belmont from dark forces of snow-capped mountains and beyond, seeking revenge on the Lords of Shadow. Armed with his combat cross, Gabriel slays his way through the creatures of darkness. So it isn't co-op, which is okay, that's nice to know. I thought it might have been co-op. So we might have to take turns or do missions each or something like that if she's interested in playing it. But yeah, that's one that... Castlevania is a series. I believe it's a book or a comic or whatever the anime comic things are. So that's my understanding, but I don't really know. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I don't have... Damn, why is that there? What do you label that as now? Do you put that in D or do you put that in P? Yeah, for God's sake. So I definitely don't have that then, because it's not in the D. I've got so many PS3 games, it's ridiculous. I'm going to need another shelf now. Me. Alright. So yeah, we went on a massive Pirates binge, and we watched all... Is there 4 or 5 films? I can't quite remember how many films there are. We watched them all, and there's obviously Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, which I've never played. And I don't believe Caitlin's ever played it. I don't believe so. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I've never played it, so what was I going to say? I've never played this. I've never played the Lego one, so I do enjoy Pirates. I think I can't remember fully what movie is. You know, one's probably one of the best, and there's 2, 3. I'm sure there's 5. If there's not 5, there's 4, and the 4th one is definitely the worst. But I've got a feeling there's 5, because don't they nick like a big vault? I can't remember. I could Google it if I wanted to, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. So you live and die by the sword. Use style, skill, and wit to become the greatest pirate ever. Duel against the most notorious villains from pirate lore. Switch between characters to unleash devastating attacks. So this one is co-op. But yeah, I don't know if it's like a full-on like RPG game or whether it's just like a duel game. I don't really know. I've got no idea. So I do own this on the 360. But maybe I don't own it on the 360. I own it on the Wii. That's for sure. I definitely own it on the Wii. Noted. Okay, so we've got it on the Wii. We've got it on the 360. So I do now own this on all of the consoles, you know, that are... I put important in quotation marks. Still need to set my Wii up, because I haven't yet got to that. So yeah, that's another one on the list. Next up, we've got F1 Championship Edition. So, I'm not going to spend a lifetime talking about this. I don't own any F1 games. And I've got... Oh god, the case is ruined. Yeah, I don't follow F1. I've got no interest really in F1 because I don't like cars. But recently I've been watching these F1 videos on some of the history of some of the drivers and the people and what's going on in the teams and blah 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 blah. I'm saying, you know what, I don't have any F1 games, and like I have kind of inherent... I love recording videos that are like my first impressions of things. Like I like everything to be like fresh and new, and it feel like something actually is going on. And I've never played an F1 game, and you know, I would like, you know, to say it was the same with wrestling. I had no interest in buying wrestling games, but slowly I started getting into, you know, watching some videos on some of the wrestlers that I was watching when I was a kid to find out they're still wrestling and stuff like that. And F1's the same now. So like I always remember Hamilton and Vettel and Alonso, and two of them are still going. And I always remember like Felipe Massa, Michael Schumacher. You know, some of the older ones that aren't doing it anymore. And you know, I know who Lando Norris is, and that's kind of where my F1 knowledge kind of ends. So yeah, so there might be another one in here, maybe, I don't know. Right, this is a duplicate purchase. I don't know why. I already own the club, so I don't know why I decided to buy it again. Yeah, I don't, unless I bought this before. Which I shouldn't have, because I've already got it. So, yeah, I've already spoken a bit about the club before. I'll put that there for now, just because. So, that can get to the trading pile. I don't know why I've bought that again. I don't know, but, you know, we move. Right. G.I. Joe, or The Rise of Cobra. Another game I now have on every console. He says. Apart from 360. I've got this on the Wii, and I'm pretty sure the Switch. Oh, no, not the Switch. I have a different one on the Switch, but I do have it on the Wii. So, I like G.I. Joe. I used to watch... Well, I watched the movies as a kid. Never played the games. And I used to buy the action figures. I used to have G.I. Joes and... what the bad guys called? Vipers? I want to say they're called Vipers, but I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, the bad guys. And I used to have all the action figures, and I used to have some of the vehicles to go along, and I used to have armies and, you know, fight and pretend war, and, you know, bang, I used to do all that kind of stuff, which is... I've still got some downstairs, actually, so that's pretty cool. But knowing is half the battle, how you play is the other. Yo, Joe, take control of elite G.I. Joe team as you fight... Oh, Cobra, not Viper, Cobra. Battle venomous Cobra as you snake your way through enemy territory. Command heavy firepower. Play co-op with a friend. Or call in others for backup. Battle as 12 different G.I. Joe characters exploiting their unique fighting style, skills and weapons. So it sounds pretty cool. And like I said, we're playing the older ones. We're for achievements and trophies more than anything. But this one will be interesting. And you know, part of the reason, you know, although I did, you know, all of my time was spent on my PS3, I didn't have, you know, the amount of money I have nowadays to go and, you know, make videos like this and buy as many games as I own. I own a silly amount of video games. You know, I get made fun of, I get called this, that and the other, blah, 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 but whatever. But, you know, like, I didn't play any of these as a kid. And, you know, to go back and experience some of them, I think is pretty cool. So, yeah, what have we got next then? We've got Dungeon Siege 3. So, I did get this. I'm not going to go over and pull it out. You guys, you know, you can understand. I didn't pay £9 for it. I'll tell you that much for a fact. You guys, you want a Dungeon Siege membership? There you go. a franchise that I've never played. I'm not going to spend too long talking about it because I've already spoken about it in a previous video. Never played any of the Dungeon Siege games, and you know, with me trophy farming especially a lot now, achievement farming, trophy hunting, blah blah blah, whatever you want to call it. You know, getting games on the 360 and the PlayStation. So, you know, when they don't cost me an arm and a leg, I'm definitely going to do it. And Dungeon Siege is a series that I need to give a go. So, that is what I am going to do. The previous one, I spoke a bit about Dungeon Siege. So, I'm not going to, you know, repeat the same things again and again and again. Because, you know, you don't want to hear the same things. Right, we've got 4 left. Next up, we've got a duplicate purchase. Why am I buying? Ooh, what's that? Why do I keep buying the same games? Shadow Rat Pack. Oh, does anyone want the Shadow Rat Pack? There's the code. When did this expire? Oh, it doesn't say. Well, if it works, it works. That's fantastic. I already own this on PlayStation, so I don't know why I bought it again. No idea. I can go in the pile to send back or to trade in. Okay, this one isn't a dupe. Okay, hang on a minute. Bionic. That's binary. Okay, we're good. We're good. Bionic Commando. So if there's one thing I like, it's going Commando for sure. So, Shocker Horror. Never played it. Never touched it in my life. Do I own this? No. That's Bioshock. Okay, we're good. So first they used him, then they betrayed him. Now he's their only hope. Arm yourself with highly destructive weaponry. Pummel and smash enemies and rip apart the landscape. Unleash the power of the bionic arm. Swing across landscapes. Jump off skyscrapers. Throw massive objects. Rip up the multiplayer and online challenges. Could be good, could be shit, I don't know. Never touched it, like I said. So Capcom, they do some games I enjoy, like Dead Rising. I'm pretty sure they're Resident Evil, Capcom. So, yeah, I don't really know much about this game. I don't remember watching like videos or stuff like that. Sometimes I watch videos on these like games that go back in the day, but can't say I've ever watched a video on Bionic Commando that I remember at least. So, that'll definitely be a first experience. World at War. I'll tell you why I bought this, because I do already own this. I bought this for Caitlin, so we can play through the campaign together, because we played through Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 3 and World at War are the only campaigns that are co-op. So she enjoyed Black Ops 3, she wants to do it again, she wants to get into PS3 games, play online and stuff like that, so that is why I bought that. So that's not for me, that's for her. And the final one is Formula. That's definitely it. Formula 1 2011. So yeah, I am going to go and try and get as many F1 games as I can. Like I said in the previous video, the reason for it is just to go back and get some trophies for wins and, you know, experience some of these. And I have video ideas and stuff, so we'll get there for sure. That's the plan, but I'm obviously not going to spend forever talking about it. For the same reason as F1 Championship Edition, I don't know what the difference is, but I've never played an F1 game, so that is that. So, there we go. There's the big haul. If I didn't put up individual prices, bang, I'll put it along the top somewhere so you can see it. But yeah, there's a nice little haul there. Quite happy with that. So, if there's anything there you want to see, leave a like down below, subscribe, leave a comment. If there's anything here you played as a kid, let me know. I always, you know, like every gaming's great, right? Because everyone has different tastes and enjoyments and things like that. So everyone will be different. So everything will be different. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, like I said, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. It has been your boy, and I will see you all in the next one.